What's up, guys? Today we're headed up to St. George and we're gonna take a trek over Utah Hill and we're gonna leave a buffalo nickel. Let's go hop in the truck. Take Utah Hill. If you're on the I-15 northbound, you want to get off at Beaver Dam Littlefield exit. It's exit number 8 on the northbound I-15. When you get down to the stop sign, you're going to hang a left. Driving. So as you drive up this road, you'll find a lot of old ruins off to the side, and it never ceases to amaze me that people were able to survive out in this harsh and barren place for all these years. But here's one of them. Stepping through the threshold, I'm coming in. There's an old fireplace. You can kind of see that nature has reclaimed this place over time. So the first one we're gonna leave here at these ruins. I'm gonna show you the spot I'm gonna leave it at right here. It's kind of on a nice little stand. Should be easy to see if you guys are able to find this spot off the road. All right, so there's your ruins. And here's the spot that we're gonna leave that nickel. Right there. We're gonna set a rock on top, keep it safe. Good luck. Hope somebody finds it. That's nickel number 2. Happy adventuring, guys. Hope you guys come find a treasure. All right, maybe we'll throw a couple extra rocks on there just to make sure. I don't know how bad the winds get up here, and I can't imagine pushing a rock off, but anyways, that nickel's underneath there. Just one more thing I wanted to mention. When you're visiting these old historical sites, make sure and just leave them exactly as they are so other people can come along and they can enjoy seeing this history. Just leave things, don't take anything except for that buffalo nickel. You're welcome to come and take that, but leave everything else as it is, and that way people coming behind you can enjoy the history of this place too.
So one of the other really amazing features of this area as you're driving through the scenic landscape are the Joshua trees, and there are hundreds if not thousands of them in this area. The Joshua tree is an unbelievably resilient plant. It can grow roots out to 36 feet away from it to gather water, and the tallest ones grow up to 49 feet. They have a really cool story why they're named Joshua tree. I'll let you look that up, but I just wanted to mention those. As you're passing through this area, you'll also see some markers and signs for the Old Spanish Trail, which was the trail that was used by pioneers in the Old West to travel between Los Angeles and Santa Fe, New Mexico.
All right, we're continuing up the road to the next spot on our adventure here over Utah Hill. All right, here is our next spot.
As you reach the top of Utah Hill, there is a series of caves, and as the stories have been passed down to me, as a woman in the olden days would become pregnant with child, if her delivery was going to be during the summer, during the months when it is 120 or 125 degrees, she would be taken by a horse and buggy up into these higher areas in the mountains where there are caves, because those caves would be 20 to 30 degrees cooler than they were down in the low valleys of Nevada and Arizona, and the woman could give birth to her child with less chance of fatality to her or to the child, and so there was less risk by bringing them up here into these cooler areas.
drive is one of the most beautiful drives. Just look at those red rocks. So if I were to hang left right there, I'd head up to Gunlock. Gunlock has some amazing fishing. We're gonna keep going straight into St. George. So we're dropping down into one of America's cutest little towns, Santa Clara, Utah. And it has one of my favorite places. We're gonna show you. Well, I was hoping to take you guys to Fry's. It's like a fresh produce stand, but it would make sense that in the middle of the winter that they're closed up. But if you guys ever come through here in the spring or in the summer, they have the most amazing locally sourced produce. And it's one of our favorite stops. We love stopping and getting tomatoes and melons and all sorts of stuff. So if you ever come through Santa Clara, stop at Fry's. So we made it up over Utah Hill and we dropped down through Santa Clara. We're in St. George now, and while we're here, we're gonna go grab a bite to eat from our favorite place to eat, and that is the Red Fort here in St. George, Utah. They make the most amazing Indian food. This is the place. If you gave me a choice of any place in the whole world to eat, it probably would be at the Red Fort. Oh, come in and give it a try sometime. Gotta get a video of this. Garlic and Peshwari naan. Most amazing tikka masala. Well, fare thee well for now, Utah. We will be back.
So many of these stories about the birthing caves and the Joshua trees were first told to me by the greatest storyteller I've ever known, my father-in-law, Mark. He passed away on January 14th, and I wanted to dedicate this episode to his memory.